Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and we have some amazing Walking Dead comic news. And you've probably already heard it, but we're here to talk about it. And that is Negan Lives, the announcement of a one-off series, Negan Lives.
Oh my God! I'm sure you guys have already known about this news. Sorry for the delay. We've had some stuff going on, on our jobs and personal things, but we wanted to give you guys our opinions on this and how excited we are. This is a 36-page one-shot story of Negan. Now, what's great about this is that it's going to be arriving July 1st, but all of the money that is purchased for this goes back to the comic book shops that sell it. It's not going to be sold digitally. They're not taking a profit from this at all. It's all
I don't mean to
going
laugh.
to comic book
It
shop.
is directly related to our last video that we did about Kirkman saying, hey, I kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty much.
I think he realized that, hey, I kind of didn't do right by the retailers, so
Yeah.
here's a gift for you, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I love that. I do.
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be amazing, guys.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah. So 100% of the revenue is going back to the stores that are selling it. It's not going to be it's not going to be out on digital. You know, they don't want you to kind of look at it for free. They want you to go pick this up, support your local comic book shops during this pandemic. And another cool thing is there is going to be rare gold and silver variants. Now,
Foil variants.
foil variants.
So for those of you that don't know, and I don't know where they're going to do the foil. Like, there are some comics that do the foil, like, in the actual title, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We have had a foil variant in the Walking Dead comic universe before, and that was Lucille's foil variant of...
Yes.
I forgot, was it 100?
I think so. Let us know if we're wrong.
Yeah,
right?
let me know if
you're
you're wrong, but all I know is it was a bat. It was a foiled Lucille.
Yeah. And it's now, we don't know the numbers of that. It's in limited quantities. Even our comic book shop didn't see it on their order. They know they're getting the Negan Lives #1, but they don't know about how they're doing the foil variant. So who knows how they're going to spread that out.
They'll probably keep them for themselves.
Yeah, probably. But guys, so this issue is spurned by a slowly rebuilding society. Negan lives a life of desperate isolation, or does he? In the tradition of Here's Negan, which you guys need to go get that if you haven't already, this all-new story in Negan Lives 1 gives readers a glimpse into what happened to one of the Walking Dead's most popular characters in the time since his last appearance in The Walking Dead issue 174. Now, I'm not sure if we have to announce this again. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead comics. If you're reading it, step away, but don't be alarmed. Negan is alive, as you know.
Yeah.
We are excited for this.
Yeah. I mean, look, we always... I was a Negan fan. I love Negan. For me, it was Rick Negan in the comic books, and he was just such an intriguing character.
He is.
I mean,
Very intriguing.
I loved how, I mean, you hated him at one point in the comics, and then towards the end where he starts becoming Rick's ally, and Rick and him develop that bond. Maybe not so much on Rick's side,
Right?
But I mean, he's just an amazing character, and I can't wait to see what they do with him, because we had a question at the end of 193. What happened to Negan?
Right. We only saw like a little silhouette of Negan. We knew that he was alive, but like we said, roughly 20 years passed towards the end of the comic. And when he left in issue 174 after, Maggie catching up with him and Negan was begging Maggie to kill him and she didn't, we never heard from him again until we saw the silhouette of him in 193. So there's a lot of story he can tell. I mean, it's only 36 pages.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 36. But, I mean, who knows?
What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, who knows where we're going with this?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
Because
he's on his own, so I'm wondering if we're going to see maybe him out on his own traveling.
Yeah.
And then maybe the comic ends where he gets to his house where he stays to where we see him in 193.
No.
No?
Yeah, I just think that, like, first of all, we're going to get an old Negan.
Yeah.
Older, right? Because we don't really truly know his age, but you got to guess that he was in maybe his mid-30s to late 30s, even possibly 40.
Maybe. Yeah, not really sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, so anyway, he's going to be at least late 50s, 60 years old. But I mean, he was a young looking guy.
If they, I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys saw the cover, but we'll show it up again. I mean, very cheeky bastard. But I mean, he still looks young. So I like I said, this is going to be before the time skip.
Oh, I got you.
Guaranteed.
Well,
unless
you sure?
that's how they're reading it. It's how they're kind of mentioning it.
Well, I mean, they say Negan lives.
Right.
That to me tells me that like we questioned, okay, what happened to Negan after 193? Did he live or die? And then Kirkman
after 193, yeah.
Kirkman addressed it saying no, Negan lives. Right. Even in the back of the issue, I think, the notes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So to me, this is what happens after 193. I hope it is.
Yeah, I mean, the synopsis kind of says since his last appearance in 174. So now he does have a big gap to where 174 past 193. So he could do something in sections. You know what I mean? He could tell the story in sections if he wants.
Yeah, they could totally do that. Like they'll start at 174 and slowly bring it to 193 maybe.
And then a little bit past 193
and maybe a little bit past. Yeah.
They could do that. Because that's what I want to know. I want to know what he was doing once he had
his breakdown.
He had his breakdown. He was begging Maggie to kill him. He made a Lucille 2.0, then he burned it, said, I'm done with that life, and he walked away into the sunset. I want to know what happened after that, leading all the way up to kind of when we saw him in 193 when Carl was bringing groceries to him, and we never saw him, but that's kind of what I want to know.
What are your theories? Let's open this up to a little bit of predictions here.
I still think he's going to be alone. He's going to be solo, but I think he's maybe just going to go on some crazy adventures for some reason. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe he finds someone, dude. Maybe they introduce a new character in this 36 shot.
Maybe he goes back to the hospital. His wife.
I always thought that was going to be the case. I think that in our predictions last, I said, hey, he's going to go back and try and find his wife because he never properly buried her.
Yeah.
And at this point,
and I'm sure she's probably bones.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I agree. I don't think that
still
he's going to be able to find her, but
he could go back to the room and kind of get some closure.
Yeah.
Better closure and all that. So. But just seeing that adventure.
Yeah, seeing that, I totally agree. We're going back to him traveling on the road. Charlie Adler's, his detail in backgrounds and just from panel to panel. We're going to get to see that stuff, and I can't wait.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome, man. I mean, maybe Negan has a kid. I mentioned it in our Skybound Insiders group when they announced it. I was like, maybe he's got a kid. Maybe he's teaching a kid or something.
I mean, at this point, anything's possible. But my question to you is, does he die?
I think that'll be the big question. I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not.
Because to me, I mean, if you kill him off, I would have almost
in a one shot. I'd be pissed.
I'd almost not even have this issue. To me, it's. I'd be pissed, man.
You can't title it Negan Lives and then you kill him in the end.
That's true. That's true.
That would be an FU to all the comic book Negan fans.
I did not even think of that.
Well, he lives for the majority of the story.
In 193, who sees him? Is it Carl that goes to him and drops the stuff off?
Carl does, and Lydia is there too.
Yeah. I'm almost wondering if there's any more communication with Carl. I'd like to see that too.
Yeah, maybe notes or something that he leaves somewhere.
Face to face, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would like to see that. But it seemed like in 193, they hadn't seen him in a long time. They drop off groceries for him.
They said
but they never seen him.
I think they even said that he hadn't been around.
So maybe they have previously, but then things like life got in the way, and they just don't see him much.
Oh man, I'm really hoping
it's gotta be.
You know what would make this even cooler if it was in color. Don't get me wrong.
It's not going to be.
I know. Yeah. Walking Dead has always been, just this black and white format, and for me, it's actually been amazing. I love that, but just be cool to see that. I've always want them to release, and they have. They've released a copy of #1 special edition or something like that.
Well, I think probably for one of their anniversaries or something.
Yeah,
they should release all the compendiums in color.
Oh, do you know how much they'd sell? Now that would take a lot because
it would.
You'd have to have colorists go through and redo all of those. You're hiring multiple people, shading, color. Like
it's a lot of work, but
I don't think it's possible.
I think a lot of fans, a lot of you guys would probably agree you would love to do it in color. Now, I think somebody on one of the Skybound Insiders posted that he was actually going through the compendiums and drawing color himself.
Yeah, he posted up
insane.
Skybound Insiders. He posted a picture on Facebook of the first page of the compendium that he was on, and it was all in color, and he did an amazing job.
It looked great. And man, that's going to take time.
But I mean, you're talking about hundreds of pages, and but as far as Negan Lives, I'm so excited, guys.
We are so excited, yeah. So, I think what we're planning on doing is we are going to do a full blind reading of this issue.
Which sucks because I want to read it like right when I get
know.
it.
Should we do a blind read?
We will absolutely
we should do a blind read,
guys. So that for those of you, obviously blind read, we will have not read it yet.
Yeah.
So we will read it on air, live. Maybe we should do live. If we
could
can do it live,
right.
we will definitely let you guys know.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be an amazing thing to do live.
I think that would be cool. Yeah. So I think we'll plan on doing a live stream of it, reading a blind read of Negan Lives.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Actually,
stay tuned.
My mind is made up.
Let's do it.
We will be doing a live read for this.
Live stream.
Blind live read.
We are going to do it. We cannot wait for this, guys. So let us know what you think, guys. How excited you are for Negan Lives. We're super pumped. Make sure you let us know in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed and how excited you are. Stay tuned for the live stream of Blind Read. I'm Drill.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.